a big one. Uh-oh. These are just some of the clothes that we've gotten over the past few days. Like, seriously, look at this little onesie. Oh my goodness. There are things like this. There's this coat, which I almost can't wait for it to be cold enough for her to wear this. It's got little gloves, little mittens. Oh my goodness. These headbands. More onesie. Look at the frill on the back of these pants. Oh my goodness. And isn't this the cutest thing? Look at the little bunny ears. Okay, I am officially in love with being a mommy to a girl. Somebody wants to be picked up? Aww. Okay, I'm coming. I have a few blog reviews that I agreed to do early in November. I didn't realize that the baby was coming so early, so I scheduled a couple of reviews for the beginning of November. I don't think I have anything due in the end of November to December. I'd clear out my blog review schedule, but I do need to read this book. I'm going to try to read it today to tonight and post my review, I think, tomorrow. And then I have another one that's due next week. So this is Gold Digger, The Remarkable Baby Doe Tabor. Rebecca Rosenberg is the author. This is historical fiction set in Colorado during the Gold Rush period. So I'm going to try to see how much of it I can read this evening, and maybe tonight when the baby's sleeping I could read the rest of it. So hopefully it's a quick, easy read and also an enjoyable one, since this is my first book for November. Are You My Mother by P.D. Eastman. Are you my mother? You listening? A mother bird sat on her egg. The egg jumped. I'm not a bird. You're not an egg, so I didn't have to sit on you. I must get something for my baby bird to eat, she said. So away she went. Look at the mother bird flying away and leaving her egg in the nest. Baby, I didn't leave you. Even now we're still together. Right? But mother bird had to fly away to go get food for her baby. Did you have to go looking for me? No, you didn't. The baby bird couldn't fly, but he could walk. Now I will go and find my mother, he said. Look at the baby bird walking to try to find his mummy. Ooh. Are you my mother? The baby bird asked the kitten. The kitten just looked and it did not say a thing. Are you my mother? The baby bird asked the hen. No, said the hen. Are you my mother? The baby bird asked the dog. I'm not your mother. I'm a dog, said the dog. Are you my mother? The baby bird asked the cow. How could I be your mother? Said the cow. I am a cow. Do you remember the sound that the cow makes? The cow says, moo. And what sound does the dog make? Woof, woof, woof. Mommy, can we read it again? I like that book. Are you my mother? Are you my mother? What did you learn from this story? What did you learn from this story? Can dogs and cats and cows and hens be mummies for baby bird? No. Why? Because baby bird has to be like his mommy. Right? Right? And that's why baby is a lot like her mummy. Right? She likes to read, and she likes to eat, and she likes company. And when she's afraid, sometimes she doesn't talk. She just internalizes and cries, right? Are those both of our characteristics? A little bit. Am I your mummy? Yes. Yes, I am. This is my current situation. I'm reading Gold Digger. I'm eating sour cream and onion chips in bed. And I'm hosting a newborn who's sleeping across my lap, and she refuses to move. But I don't mind, because these are three of my favorite things: books, snacks, and baby. I just finished part 1 of this book, and man, there's a scene in here that, well, the fact that I just had a baby, it made that scene really hard to read, because it's about a woman giving birth. And wow, It was so well written, but also so moving. Moving on now to part 2. It's just a little bit after midnight. I just finished Gold Digger by Rebecca Rosenberg, and I enjoyed it. The book is set in Colorado in the late 1870s to 1880s, and so we have this really strong female character, and through her experience we are getting a little bit of exploration of women's struggle to be acknowledged in society, kind of, leading into the women's suffrage movement. But the author gives us this juxtaposition of strong women and strong men, and how women sometimes have to leave the relationships that they're in order to be acknowledged as strong characters. I liked this book. I like the writing. I like the story. Even though there is something in this book that is not something that I like to read about. I don't like to read about extramarital affairs. But I think she treated it really well in how she explains how the relationship came about. Almost to the point where it's necessary. But that's something that would have been maybe a turn off to me in general, but I liked how she treated it in this one. So giving this one 4 stars, and in the morning I'm going to work on my blog review and try to find a nonfiction book to read because it is November. It's Tuesday evening and the cousins are coming to visit. Here's Baby Brown and her 4-month-old cousin on the couch. Good morning. It is Wednesday morning, November 6th. I don't know how that happened. I didn't realize that yesterday was November 5th. So we're at November 6th. We have this little one kneeling on my chest as usual. I love it. I love every second of being her mom. She is totally dependent on me. I mean, yeah, her dad is around. He's at work right now. So at home today, she is totally dependent on me, which means where I go, she goes. She likes to be attached to me. I'll put her in her swing. I'll put her on the bassinet. I'll put her on the car seat. I'll put her in the stroller. She doesn't like any of those things. She'll endure them just because she knows that they need to happen. But she lights up when she's attached to me. And when you're a mom, you realize that you actually like that. You like when your children light up. So even when other things would do, you'd still want the thing that makes them light up. So right now, she's in that period where she's about to fall asleep, but her eyes still open when I talk, when I look down at her. Like, no. So I'm gonna try to get some food because it's about 10 o'clock. And I've fed her twice, and I've had a bowl of cereal. Yes, mommy needs to eat too, right? Yeah, mommy needs to eat. So we're going to try to get some food, and, well, I'm going to try to get some food. And then maybe I'll even do a little reading later. It's November 6th. Nonfiction November is officially underway. I'm hoping to read a book. I'm trying to read some books to her and get her into the framework of reading. I've been joking that we're starting homeschooling. We started homeschooling on Monday. We're reading books, a book a day. She likes it. She does. Look at that face. We're taking the stroller out today for a spin for the first time, and even though it's not really windy and it's not raining, I still have the stroller shield in the bottom because I think I'm just going to keep it in the basket for whenever we need it. And I think that she could sit in the stroller because it reclines all the way back, I think, for newborns, but I'm still just going to put the car seat on top. We're going to walk maybe to the store and back. And yeah, I'm still wearing the same shirt that I was wearing yesterday. Well, I'm not still wearing it. I took it off, went to sleep, and put it back on because right now I feel like it's a little bit too much effort to find a new outfit for today. Different tights, same shirt, same jacket. Different day. That's okay. Should I take the sun out of your eyes? They say you need some amount of sunshine every day. So we're going to keep this up for a couple of minutes, maybe 2 minutes, and then we put the sunshade over you. Okay? But look at us. We out here. Whee! Turbulence. Whee! Turbulence. Captain says you should just keep your seatbelt attached. Turbulence. Even though I haven't been reading nonfiction, November is on the way, so I'm gonna try to see how much I can read from one of my books today. These are the books that I had originally chosen for my nonfiction November TBR, and I think I'd like to start with this one, Jon Krakauer, Into Thin Air. However, I did also score some books from Mr. Brown's bookshelf, and I don't remember where I put them. Those were some books that I wanted to see if I could try to incorporate into my November reading. I don't remember where I put them, and I guess I shouldn't take time away from reading to go look for books, so I'm just gonna pick this one up. I didn't do a whole November TBR cart change around, so I'm just going with wherever the books are, just picking them up. So I'm gonna try to read this one, or at least a part of it today. It is 280 something pages, so next time I check in, hopefully I'll have something to tell you about the personal account of the Mount Everest disaster by Jon Krakauer. Okay. Beeping was the sound of my lunch being ready, so let's do that. This one is called Cluck and Moo. Cluck and Moo. Cluck is the sound that the hen makes. Cluck, 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 cluck. And moo, that's the sound that the cow makes, right? So Cluck and Moo is going to be about a hen or a chicken and a cow. But you got to read the book to find out the story. So this is a pig. And what sound do pigs make? Pigs oink. Oink, oink. Oink, oink. Oink, oink. Can you say oink, oink? Can you say pig? This is the pig. Piglet. Piglet is the pig's baby. Like how you're a mommy's baby. You're a mommy's baby. Pigs oink. Ducks. What sound do ducks make? Ducks quack. 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 Can you quack like a duck? You know, there's a little saying, if it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, chances are it's a duck. So if you quack like a duck, mommy might think that you're a duck. Are you a duck? No. I'm a baby. I'm a baby. Right? I'm a human baby, mommy. I'm not a duck. I can't quack. What sound do ducks make? Quack. And what sound do grandpa's chickens make? Cluck, 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 cluck. So that's our first book for today. Cluck and Moo. Cluck and Moo. That's our first book for today. Not our only book for today. That's our first book for today. We're going to read another one later. There'll be a quiz. Study hard. Okay? We'll be back. So now that you have on a sweater and I have on a sweater, we're going to read a book about people being cold. So we're going to make sure that we're not cold, right? Before we read Into Thin Air by Jon Krakauer. That's our read for Nonfiction November, right? We started reading this yesterday, so we're going to finish a page today. So we're at page 22, which says, for a great many climbers, the record shows, stealing time away from the daily grind has not been an insurmountable obstacle, nor has the hefty outlay of cash. Do you know what an insurmountable obstacle is? So the person who read this book before us, they put post-its in this book with words that they didn't know. Since you're only 9 days old, you don't know any of these words, right? So if we had to put post-its for all the words you didn't know, the book would just be post-its. But we're going to keep reading. We're going to pretend that you know all the words and you'll figure out the context. The government decreed that no more than 4 expeditions would be allowed on the Nepalese flanks each season. Are you liking the book so far? How's Nonfiction November going for you? No crib for a bed, the little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head. Trying to get a little reading in while this little one is sleeping. I'm still reading this, but as you can tell, she's getting a little restless, so I'm not sure how much further I'm gonna get. Let's see if she calms down again. From Lukla, the way to Everest led north through the crepuscular gorge of the Dudkosi, an icy, boulder-choked river that churned with glacial runoff. Can I go use the bathroom without you crying? Can I put you down now? If I put you down, are you going to start crying again? I just want to use the bathroom. Can I get a bathroom break? What kind of union is this? You laughing at me again?